gosh, my scarf is bouncing. But anyway, I digress. Thank you to all the wonderful women who came to our Mommy and Me yoga event.
Thank you to all. And you can still get your tickets and buy them for the 23rd.
So we appreciate everyone who came to that event already. We loved connecting and vibing and just being in that yogi flow. But yes, as Ayana said, if you missed that experience, you do not want to miss out on the March 23rd experience at 4 p.m. Tickets are for sale on Eventbrite. You can get to it through our website, www.onesun3flowers, the number 3.
Yes.
Ayana always wants me to say that. The number 3.com. And through Eventbrite, you can purchase tickets or through our website. It's available on our Instagram. You can connect with us on our Facebook and even the YouTube channel. Check below. If you look in the comment section below, we already have the links. But now that that's out, this week, what is the character value, Yanni?
Today's character value phrase is leadership.
Leadership, girl boss. I'm a girl boss. I'm a girl boss. I'm a girl boss. Anyway, that's the whole conversation anyway, because some people say that we should just refer to ourselves as bosses and not include the idea of or the adjective of girl before boss. But before we even get into that, let's talk about a little bit about what is leadership. So, big girl, you want to go first?
Yes. I think that leadership is making the right decisions or choices that you think that are best for yourself.
Good.
And it all ties in with self-care.
Boom. I love that. Nice and concise, straight to the point. I'm just trying to get a little bit of your body warm. Kim, what do you got for me? How would you define leadership?
I define leadership by, for one word, I could describe it as being a leader and taking action.
Taking action. Ooh, leaders take action. If I was to bite off of what you both would say, I would say that leadership is service, action, and impact.
Service, action, yeah.
Right. And what I mean by that is, for our company, we are focused on wellness, self-care, and self-love. And so we have a responsibility as leaders, number one, to mirror. So here's where integrity comes in, to mirror what we are teaching, but also we are providing a service. So we are encouraging girls and women of all ages to practice self-care, self-love, and wellness, because that's not something that we believe needs to be waited on until you're a more seasoned woman. That is something that we definitely want people to practice early on. We want to positively impact people's lives, and we want to give you all actionable steps on how to help you walk in your purpose. One of the best things I like about leadership, I think, is that true leaders create more leaders. Ooh, yeah. True leaders create more leaders. So we're creating more people who practice self-care and have the leadership or ownership over their body. I mean, you just told us that self-care. So that is what we're doing here. So besides the One Sun, Three Flowers company, leadership, I feel like, is something that shows up in multiple areas of your lives.
Yes.
So we know that we're the bosses, the founders, the president of this company. Do you all see other ways? Do you have any other examples of how you're a leader outside of your company?
I think I'm a leader by making the right, like I said, decisions or choices that are good for me, like moisturizing my hair, brushing my teeth, and washing my body, and other things that are good for me too, like eating vegetables and drinking water and fruit.
And sidebar, even how you eat it creates a level of leadership, because you guys, you're soon to be 11, but you don't eat meat. And so people who are watching that testimony, like we've had earlier Mommy and Me Mondays, where we've had people that say, Yanni, you are encouraging me to go plant-based. You, 11-year-old, is encouraging 30, 40, 50-year-old women
become vegan.
Well, you're not vegan.
I'm pescatarian.
I'm like, don't try to claim me, even though
I can't give up lobster, man.
You said that she said that, and I'm not gonna force her whenever she's ready. However, she was all up in my ramen bowl, and that was vegan. Okay, Kamara. We had a date this weekend, so I'm just telling a little bit of the business. Kamara, are you a leader outside of our company?
Yes, one day my teacher said to me, for this breakfast that I feel like you should go there because when you see someone doing something else, you just like step away from it, get away from it, and continue doing your work.
So taking care of your business, going back to action, and then also just the idea of what we don't do. Sometimes leadership is literally what we choose not to do, who we choose not to be around, places we choose not to go, right? And it's not from like, oh, we think we're better than, or we think they're better than, but it's just making choices that are best for our lives, as Ayana said, which is perfectly stated. And our legacy, that's a word I hear a lot. I hear a lot in personal conversation and definitely want to utilize in this conversation. So, getting to the final point, people say that we shouldn't call ourselves girl bosses. Some people say we shouldn't call yourself a girl leader because just allow people to be what they are without putting the girl in front of it, and it minimizes it. On the other hand, some people are like, no, that's empowering, right? We need more women that are leaders. We need more women that are bosses. We need more girls that are leaders. We need more girls that are bosses. What do you guys think? Like, do you think that we need to add that word in front, or should we just be leader, period, boss, period? What are we thinking?
I think that we are girls. I'm a girl and I'm a boss. So it does make sense.
Say it again.
I'm a girl, but I'm a boss.
Say it one more time.
I'm a girl, but I'm a boss. And you know, when you, it makes sense for people to call us girl bosses because we are girl and we are bosses. But I'm saying we don't always need that extra title because we are bosses individually by ourselves. And you know, you don't have to be a boss all the time. Sometimes letting somebody tell you something and like helping you, so they're the boss and they're like in charge. It's more helpful, no matter if man, woman, child, baby, no matter what, you boss.
That's part of wisdom. That's part of being a leader too, though. Being wise enough to know when someone else has a strength in an area that you don't.
Yeah.
That's why you're such a good leader. Come on, what do you think?
I feel like being a boss doesn't really ties in into being a leader. Being a leader is like.
But should we? I'm sorry, just to restate the question. Should we put girl in front of boss and girl in front of leader, or is that not necessary?
It's not necessary because being a boss is not like being a leader. It's just taking action. That's a leader.
So whether you're a girl or boy doesn't matter. Are you taking action or not?
You are. You can just take action. We don't need that word.
So out of the mouth of babes, right? I see both sides of the argument. And I'm not going to necessarily put my stance in. I think the girls did an excellent job of articulating their point and kind of, bless you. Blessings all around. Blessings all around. I think the girls did an excellent job of explaining their perspective. And I think while they're different perspectives, and a lot of times they are, you know, you have to do what makes sense for you, your community, your legacy, your family. But regardless, I do want to say before we log out that girls are, have been, and will continue to be leaders and bosses and women, girls out there, regardless if you want that girl or leader or a girl or woman in front of your title, kudos to you for making waves within the community, because it's very necessary for us to see girls and women who are taking leadership positions, because it's literally letting us know we can. And in the words of Michelle Obama, we are becoming greater and greater day by day. We love you. Thank you for tuning in to Mommy and Me Monday. Oh, quick tidbit. Brown girls need self-care too. Can you see my shirt? Sorry, girls. Okay, this is one of our shirts that is 10% off for the month of March for our Women's History sale, History Month sale. So if you go shopping on the www.oneson3flowers.com website, put in the code Women's History and you'll save 10% on this shirt. We love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Comment down below what you think. Bye.